may I help you today? Okay. You wanted me to suggest you some books? Okay. I can do that. I can do that. Okay. The thing is that I'm going to suggest you some books that I've been reading, or that I've been reading before, you know, this current book that I have, and you can't have that one because I'm reading it right now. But after I'm done reading it, you can have it. But the books I'm going to recommend you, most of them aren't French because I'm trying to practice that language. Can you speak French? Okay, that doesn't really matter then. Whether you can or cannot, I think it's only the look that matters, you know? I think it's just, you know, the pseudo-intellectual look that really counts. Anyways, I'm just going to get all of the books that I've been reading so far, and I'm going to go through them, and if you like them, then you can, you know, pick them out from, you know, the pile that I have in my hands, and I'll create your own pile so that way you can have, you know, your pile of books, and then I'll check them out for you. Okay? Okay, awesome. Sounds like a plan. Alright, so the first one that I have here is La Nouvelle Héloïse by Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Do you think you might want or be interested in this? The only reason I was interested in it was because it's by Rousseau, but I think yeah, okay. So, do you want it? Okay. I'll put it in the maybe pile. There'll be a yes pile and a maybe pile. There's no no's. Okay. Ooh, this one's a good one. Notre Dame de Paris by Victor Hugo. Let me see if this was, yeah, in the original language of French. Okay. Of course. I really like this one, obviously, because, you know, there's been, you know, it's just great. It's great. This one is Les Provinciales by Pascal. Might be interested, might not be. Okay. Alright. I'll put that right there. Okay. Ooh, I still have my bookmark here. I'm not gonna take out my bookmark just because if you don't want it, I can continue reading this book. But this one's gonna be La Vagabonde by Colette. Okay. I think this one's gonna go in the no pile simply because I don't want you messing up the page that I'm on. So this one you can't have. I'm gonna put that right there in the no pile, out of your reach, because you're not getting it. So sorry. Anyways, okay, this one's going to be in English. First English book. It's called The Theory of the Leisure Class, and it's by Thorstein Veblen. I don't know, actually, to be completely honest. I've never actually heard of Thorstein Veblen. I just noticed the title in a bookstore and I thought that's an interesting read, so I decided to pick it up. However, I did pick up like a good 40 books because they were all like $1, so I was like, you know, something, or even less. Some of them were like 75 cents, 50 cents. So I was like, you know something, I'll just buy it all. So when you do that, it's kind of difficult to, like, you know, actually like read the books you picked because you're like, there's so many books, you know. But you know how it is. Yeah. I think I might want to keep this one. You're not having this one. Not for you. Next book is called Phaedra by John Racine. This one is in English, actually. English. You want it? Oh, okay. I'll put this in the yes pile then, since it's English. Ooh, this one's a good one. It's called Leaves of Grass by Walt Whitman. See? Bearded man. He's not Santa Claus, he's Walt Whitman. Oh! Although, he would look more like a hobo Santa Claus, like Santa Claus gone out of business during the tough economic times. Santa Claus going through the Great Depression. So sad, poor Santa. is anyone anymore? But would you like the book? It's a poet. No, is it a poetry book? I don't know. I'm assuming, because Walt Whitman, the only time I've ever really heard of Walt Whitman is his poetry, so I'm assuming it's a poetry book, but at the same time, it's, let me see. Yeah, poetry book, 12 poems, yeah. Oh, excellent. This is probably going to be a great read. Yeah, I mean, Walt Whitman is always being quoted, same thing as John Keats, you know. What was the other one? I think, yeah, I think it's Rousseau as well. Rousseau, yeah, okay, that guy. You know, these are all the poets that English teachers quote over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And yeah. So I'll put this in the yes pile. Next book. It's going to be French again. Yep, French. Someone left their pass. So left a ticket stub for a plane. I just found that. That's really cool. I like buying old books because then you get to find things like this and it's so cool. You know, it's kind of like, oh, this book has been in other people's hands, you know, that you get to kind of see a glimpse into their life. One time I found a Catholic notebook, bookmark, and I was like, wow, that's pretty. Like, the design on it was really pretty. It was, and then it said, you know, welcome to the Catholic Church or something, and I was like, oh, that's nice. Very pretty. Anyways, this is called Thérèse Descoyeru. And it's by Francois Marillac. That ring a bell. That ring a bell. Don't know why, but that ring a bell. Anyways, is this book interesting to you? The woman seems quite nervous. She's biting her fingers. Her eyes are obviously kind of worried. So it seems like an interesting read. It says, pour éviter les scandales et protéger les intérêts de Lucie Bernard Descarrier, que sa femme Thérèse. Okay. To avoid the scandal and protect the interests of his wife, Bernard Descoyeru. So I'm assuming that's the husband of Thérèse Descoyeru. However you pronounce the last name. I'm so sorry. Look at this last name. Look at this. Look at this. Do you think you can pronounce this better than I can? I don't think so. Anyways, don't judge me. Anyways, que sa femme Thérèse attend d'impossible. That his wife, Thérèse, is tant d'impossible. Ooh, I didn't quite understand that last sentence. Sealed in her bedroom, Thérèse pretty interesting, even though there were certain phrases that I couldn't quite understand. Anyways, would this be interesting to you? Alright, I'll put that there then. It does seem quite interesting. Anyways, ooh, this one's called La Peste, and it's by Albert Camus, and he's the philosopher, so this is technically like, you know, a novel that has a philosophical tone to the underneath of it, okay? Okay, excellent. So does this seem interesting to you? Okay, it's about a disease that spreads. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll put that here. Right. This one's actually in English. This surprised me. I thought it was going to be in Italian. It's called La Vita Nuova by Dante. Does this interest you? Okay. I'll put that there then. This one's called La Condition Humaine by André Malraux. The Human Condition. Let me see if I can... That's a name. I hope to God that's a name. If that's a word, I'm never gonna learn it. Well, actually, I can't beat myself down that way. Tenter il de lever la mousse. The stomach. He knows his proper or his personal infirmity, but was not capable in that moment that with white Mussolini, don't know. That knocks over plafonds over a lesser corpse visible than a shadow, and this seems messed up. Would you like it? Okay, I'll put that there then. Now, for the final book. Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready for it? Alrighty. The final book is going to be Le Contrat Social, or I think The Social Contract, by Rousseau. So, Rousseau again. There it is. Would you like the book? Okay. Okay, 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 okay. I'll put in that pile then. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm gonna count all your maybe books as, no's. Cause you snooze, you lose. I wanted those books in the first place. You said maybe, I said yes, I win. Anyways, the books you said yes to, you may have, or keep, or borrow. You're gonna borrow them. You're gonna bring them back, you know, bring them back 2 weeks. This is a library. This isn't a charity. This isn't a donation. This isn't a store. This is a library. You bring those books back. So, for your yes pile, we have La Peste by Albert Camus, Victor Hugo's Notre Dame de Paris, Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass, and John Racine's Phèdre. So, I'll be checking the conditions of these books out. I'll be noting it down in our book log, so that way it's understood that these books were in good condition, and that way if you turn them back in bad condition, we can put you into bad condition. So make sure that you treat these books with the respect and dignity that they deserve. Otherwise, you will not be treated with the respect and dignity that you deserve. Anyways, the first one is going to be La Peste. Let me just check this out. Ooh, this is lovely. I never really took into consideration how lovely, how nice this little detail is. It's red. And it matches the title's color too, see? Red, red. And look at how lovely that guy looks. Like, honestly, if I saw, I think it's just because of that whole thing where it's like the celebrity stance makes you seem more attractive, and that is true to a degree. That's actually very true. Anyways, I'm going to be checking the quality of this book. There are a couple of markings in it, but not too many, and some of them are actually in pencil. So, ooh, someone wrote down notes. That'll be interesting to see. Oh, and they were French too. The last person who had the book was French. And she had lovely, or he had lovely cursive, either or. Okay, let me see the binding of it. The binding is excellent. The first cover is a bit looser than I'd like, but it's still in excellent condition. So this is in excellent condition. It has a bit of writing in it, but and if you decide to put in some notes in this book, I'm okay with that. Just make sure that you don't scrawl all over it, and if you were to write on it, just make sure that you can still read the book despite your notes, and your notes are you know, building upon the story itself, and not just some random notes like, you know, like some, you know, notes that you pass to your friend during class and whatnot. So I'm going to put this there. I'm going to, where's my pen? I want my pen. I found it. Now. La Peste by Albert Camus. Date November, what's today? I think it's the 28th, I think. 27th, 28th of 1959. And may I have your first and last name, please? Okay. And how do you spell that? And your billing address, please, or just, you know, your home address, anywhere where we can send you a letter if need be, telling you, hey, where's our book? Okay. All right, and the best phone number to contact you at, or your only phone number to contact you at, considering how, you know, there's only phones in your home. Like, what other type of phone is there? Now, your phone number, please. I will be translating all of this information for each book that you chose. Let me just get the books again. Victor Hugo, Notre Dame de Paris. Let me just check the condition once more. There's a bit of writing in this, but nothing too... Oh, that's pretty. Oh, look at that. Look at that illustration. That's quite a lovely illustration. There's a lot of writing in it, but it's in the margin and it's in pencil. So, it's okay. So, there you go. Good condition. Writing in margin, pencil, cursive, French. November 20th. Okay. Leaves of Grass by Walt Whitman. Oh, this is pretty. This one is in excellent condition. There is no writing in it at all. It's perfectly kept, perfectly clean, perfectly everything. Yes. Oh, that rhymed. Perfectly clean, perfectly everything. I'm a rapper. What is a rapper? Someone who wraps things in factories, because it's the 1950s. Now, last book, Jean Racine's Phaedra, and I'll make a note of the other. Okay, so Leaves of Grass and Phaedra. Excellent. So, you are all set for your education within free walls, or yeah, your free education within public library walls, which are, well, they're not free because you have to pay for them through your taxes, but you get what I'm saying. Free education. Is there anything else I can help you with today? No? Okay, alrighty then. Might as well just have a do not disturb sign behind this book or on the book cover itself. Have a good day.